Hello again, everyone. I'm here for just a quick unboxing from Goulet Pens. What I'm unboxing today is a Galen leather item that I purchased from Goulet Pens. And this is something that I've been waiting on for a little while because I did order it some time ago. The Goulet Pen Company is now sending out items. For a while, they were not shipping because they were doing the whole stay-at-home thing. And now they are shipping, but in order to make sure everyone is safe, they are doing social distancing and all that within their company. So things are taking a little bit longer to get out the door sometimes because they have fewer people working at the same time. But I am perfectly happy to wait for items, especially since these are the items from there. I mean, do I have to have a fountain pen ASAP? No, I can wait for it. So I'm perfectly happy to wait for them. So they sent me these little cards and then a little thank you note. Thank you for your support. We are grateful. They're really super sweet, and I was really happy to support them while they were closed by buying little things like this. So as you can see, this is from Galen Leather, and what's in here is a pen case. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And all of the Galen Leather items usually come in this box, a box like this. So and they also almost always come with the little evil eye charm, and then they have a little sheet of paper that talks about their story, and then they talk about the specific item that you ordered and who it was made by, what the color, the date it was made, all of that sort of thing. Like this one was made on February 20th, 2020, and it is CH brown. I'm not quite sure which color that is, but it is this brown. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the box and put that aside. And I'm gonna take this paper off. I think I can just slip it off here. So this is a 10 fountain pen storage case. And you can see their leather usually is fairly rustic. Although, I have had issues with Galen leather. So, just quality wise sometimes. Like here, it's the way they boxed it. They have a little dent in it because of the way they boxed it. But they do kind of go with the rustic leather look. But I actually purchased a writing box from them, directly from them, and had so much trouble. Basically, they sent one, it never came to me because of some shipping issue. And then they said that they were going to reship it, and they just never did. So that was a problem. And then Goulet Pen Company started carrying the writing boxes. These are really beautiful wooden boxes that hold pens and stationery supplies and that sort of thing. And then Goulet Pens started carrying them, and I thought, oh, finally, this is a chance for me to get one of the boxes. So I ordered it, I got it. Within 2 days, it completely warped, like completely warped. I could barely close it, if at all. So essentially, Goulet, they took it back because they're great. They're going to take returns back if you are not satisfied. So they took the box back, and they were saying that it was probably because of my dry climate, which it could be. But then I was talking to my husband, and he was saying that they are not properly treating their wood. There's a way to, maybe it's doing it kiln dried. If you kiln dry your wood, it's not going to warp like that. But he also wasn't familiar with the wood type that they use, so I'm not quite sure. And I've also heard of a lot of people having that warping issue with those boxes. But anyway, I digress. This is all to say that I'm sort of a mixed mind about Galen leather. I think I know that their family and everything were going through a really hard time around the same time that I was having troubles with my order. So in some ways I feel like I can't fault them, but I also have had some quality issues. And things like this with this little dented thing here, you just shouldn't be packing your things so that they can get dented like that. I think I'm gonna let that go and be okay with it. Just because I don't want to burden Goulet Pens with a return of something like this that'll probably, that dent might work itself out. I don't know. And it wasn't all that expensive, so I'm just not going to really worry about that. But I did want to point it out and sort of give you that backstory of how I feel about Galen leather. I do have another item from them that I'm going to do a separate video on, just a review, because they still carry them at Goulet Pens. It's the A5 zip folio, so I'm going to do a review on that in a future video. So anyway, let's get back to the pen case. Okay, so this pen case, you open it up and it has these little flaps to protect the pens, and there are 5 slots on each side, so this carries 10 pens total. So what I'm going to do, I don't think I have 10 pens here on my desktop, but I am going to put a few pens that I do have on my desktop in here and see how they fit. So this is a TWSBI Diamond 580. This is a Curadas, one of the new Curadas's. And that I know is a little bit tall when it's not popped out, so we'll see. And then on the other side, I'm going to put, let's see, I'm wondering if I should, I'm going to put them in the same place to see how that goes, because normally I would totally fill this up. So here's my Pilot 74, and then here is my Monteverde Ritma. So I'm going to put those there. Let's see how it zips up. So I've heard that the fit is a little tight. And you can already see this. I think this is mostly because of the Curadas, because it's so long, is it kind of curls up at the edges. So I'm going to put that down, and then let's see how it zips up. Okay, and again, I'm having to push down some of that inside material. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little tough at the end, but I think it's okay, and there's that buffer in between. I specifically put them both on the same side so that I could see how it would hold pens facing each other. If I put them on the other side, obviously it would fit way easier, because then you've got them distributed. But yeah, I mean, I think this will work. My idea was to keep the fountain pens that I use frequently out on my desk in this, so that I could just keep them protected so that they don't get dinged up while they're on my desktop. But yeah, you can see there's a little bit of scratching on the leather, and that was true of the last leather item I got from them as well. But again, they kind of sell this as a rustic leather, so I don't know that I can necessarily fault them for that. I think, you know, to a certain extent, you get what you pay for. I mean, this isn't like dirt cheap, but it is a lot cheaper than a lot of other fountain pen storage solutions. So just keep in mind, you know, you're not going to be getting a $100 pen solution for $50, which is, I think, what I paid for this. So that's it for today. Just that review and unboxing, and I'll see you next time. Feel free to like and or subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.